Hey there guys, we're going to start off today with me talking for a little bit, so I hope you'll indulge me here for a few minutes as the SS Buccaneer sways to and fro. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the concept of event failure in this game, particularly as regards this current Let's Play that you're watching. So I've made no secret of the fact that I'm using a guide to kind of hold our hand through this game, because if you're not using a guide to play this game, you don't know anything about it going in, it's very easy to miss things, and it's very easy to have absolutely no idea of some of the things this game has to offer you, and it's very easy to fail missions even before you knew they were accessible. So, with that in mind, one of the things you don't really get to see in this playthrough is just how easy it is really to utterly fail at things sometimes. We've skipped a lot of the opportunities for failure just by virtue of the fact that I'm guiding myself with a walkthrough here. But even from the very start of the game, even from the very first placement of the map that you choose, it's easy to lock yourself out of certain aspects of the game. And so we haven't gotten to see a whole lot of that. But today, with the pair of missions that we're going to do today, you're going to get your very first real whiff of the possibility, the prospect of failure. And this first one is especially a doozy, because if we fail this mission, that makes it impossible to access two other different events. So you're not often faced with the possibility of failure like this when you know what you're doing, when you're going along in such like fashion. But today we're going to get very close to that. The first event we're going to do that demonstrates that is the treasure map. We're going to go down here. Probably should have gone the other way, actually. Well, I don't guess it matters. This is just the reverse of the way we usually come. So let's go down into the wheelhouse. And once again, we're going to talk to Ram Tiger. You always access your ship missions by talking to a Ram Tiger. And this time we want to go... Yes, we know who you are. We want to go north. Well, good for you. I'm not so used to ship life as you are, but I want to go north again. Sure, I don't know what those things are. You are just a rambling son of a gun. And now we're going to go east to unlock the treasure map. It sure does. Oh, what? Oh boy, well, we better get going. Unlike most missions, this one takes you directly to the captain. Ah, we've been there before. That place isn't too bad. Yes, we are in fact timed. That's one thing that this mission doesn't tell you, is that you have a timer on this mission. So, we have to do this in a very quick fashion. You don't get to see the timer, but if you are too slow, Roger, you know, the turban-looking dude who hangs around with the diggers, he'll come around and he'll fail the mission for you. So we don't want to do that. We want to pass this mission just as quickly as we possibly can. So it's off to the McKib Caverns with us to find the treasure map. Alright, I'm digging it. Alright, now we gotta move quickly. Sounds good. Sure, well, we're friends and all. You know, Chumby and me, we go way back to small times. And we are not going to boink our way out of here. We actually need to follow the path for a little bit. That is to get the first part of this going here. And then go up and, yeah, short little fight, but not too much to worry about here, really. These are really easy enemies, as you'll recall, when I'm not getting done up like this vibe all the time. In fact, just one hit with the square button is enough to take them out at this point. Wow, I'm not even getting, like, experience from them. It's just, like, crappy spoils like bird meat and stuff. Holy cow. And sure, we'll take some of that. Meat. Man, just meat everywhere around here. So here we are with Roger and the Dudbears. Yes, all in unison. We don't have to go get it yet. We're still on the hunt for it right now. The time part of the mission has not started yet. They don't know the word but. What are you talking about? So yes, that would be a little more amusing if I didn't completely hate the diggers, the dud bears. Man, you learned nothing from that church service that you took over, did you? Well, up to us to run off and get that thing. And now off to the right, I'm sure we're going to have to deal with at least, yeah, here we go, one more nuke battle before we get going in on this. See, even, well, that's a lot of experience, but it doesn't really amount to a hill of beans around here. This place is like 2 away from our home, right? Oh, wow, well, it's quite a bit more than I thought, actually. Maybe like 9 or so? Okay, I don't know. Oh, I should probably go down the stairs, eh? Let's keep on making our way. Oh, here we go. There's that treasure map. I just kind of stumbled upon it. Yeah, sure. Move aside for... You got water dripping on your head, buddy. Yeah, that's a really good thing that you found the treasure map before the substantially smarter penguins did. No, no, no. Yes? Wow, that was incredibly stupid. But now, we have to run around and get these guys. So yes, now we have one piece of the treasure map, and we have to run around getting the others. We're going to go in a very specific set of directions. Of course, we are going to have to make our way through some fights, but it shouldn't be too bad because these are very low-level enemies, so we don't want to mess around and let them... We don't want to let them get too much in our way. Alright, experience, moving onwards and upwards. Okay, now we want to go down to the right. We gotta be really quick about this. I can't emphasize that enough. And now we're headed right again. Couple bats, couple crabs. They're all one-hit foes. We need to be just as quick as we possibly can. Alright, now the other 2 pieces of the map are going to be somewhere after this fight. We're just going to use basically a succession of square hits. Wow, I just barely got that. Very nice. Okay, now off to this side. 2 more dud bears running around. Alright, there's one. Wow! Boy, they came right to us. Not too bad. So now we want to backtrack, and we're going to go a lot left. We're going to make 3 lefts. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do. Alrightis. Let's go. Candy doesn't really do me a whole lot at this point, but okay. Alright. Leftward once more. Westward, the course of Empire takes its way. Now left past the Sproutling. And now another left. And then after this left, this should be the 3rd left coming up. Well, the 4th one, but the 3rd straight left. The first time we went to the upper left. Okay, you need to get in my line of sight. Quit wasting my time, buddy. Alright, this should be the 3rd time coming up ahead. Now we want to go down to the right, past the Boink. Yikes. 2 of those guys, that was scary. Okay, we don't want to waste too much time running around getting these guys. Okay, we caught 1. That is piece number 4. Okay, this is kind of annoying actually. Okay, that's number 5. And now downstairs. Out of my way, dead dunder. Okay. Yes, there we go. Piece number 6. Now we gotta get cracking. The other 2 are not far away from here, but they are down the stairs. I don't want to waste time talking to any penguin dudes. We have to get on the ball for sure, because these dud bears are not being terribly polite about giving up the map pieces. I'm kind of worried, actually. Before today, I've never actually played this mission, so I don't really know how much time we have. I just know it's not a lot in a hurry. I've played most of the missions in this game at least once before, but this is one I've actually never accessed. So I am a bit worried about our chances here, but I only have 2 more pieces of the map left to get. Once we get those 2 pieces, however, we should be good to go, and that should end the event in successful fashion. No, 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 no. Okay, good. We got that 7th piece, and now number 8 is right here. Map is complete. Alright, we have done okay. Man, I was very nervous there. Yeah, thanks, Captain Tusk. And what do we get out of this? A steamed crab. Very nice. This one does not count toward your total. There goes. Alright, time for more good times on the SS Buccaneer. What kind of thing are we going to steal with the Penguin Pirates today? Let's go back to the wheelhouse, because that's always how we access missions, as you know by now. We're going to talk to Ram Tiger. And we are going to go, this time, south-southwest. I guess that's true if you're a good enough fisherman. Let's go south again. I think you're a little ding-a-ding-ding-ding. Oh, hey. Oh yes, I forgot about this. You can sometimes get into minor battles with fish and stuff and ghosts aboard the Buccaneer if you talk to Mr. Wheelhouse guy. That kid, wow, 3 hull damage. I am really worried about my chances here. Not. Alright, that should do most of you guys then. Let me get around to that good, yummy experience. Get some of that sweet, tender crystal. Oh, yeah. Alright, and now let's talk to him once more. Let's walk across the giant couch here. And now we are going to go west. Aha! There we go. Once again, orders from the captain. Where are we going to go today, then? Nordic Snowfield. Alright. Well, rumors are all a pirate needs to go on. Ignore. Talk to the flippers, because the Tusk ain't listening. Yeah, we'll go out to the FX Snowfields. That sounds fun. There's lots of good enemies, lots of good experience out there. We're going to make our way out. Well, oh, shakaga. They are not very good penguins, actually. Freezing their butts off like that. They must be some of those Madagascarian penguins. Hey, my name's Chumpy. You'll show me the proper respect. And so it's now up to me to navigate the Nordic Snowfield. We're going to make our way out from here to the Fields of Innocence. That's that middle part with the save statue. Alright, here we are out at the Fields of Innocence, and now we're going to have to talk to a succession of fairies in order to see more and more of them. We're going to eventually be able to see level 5 fairies with the spells that get cast on us. Yeah, so that we can get that fairy treasure. So, yes, we are going to want to get Class 2 fairy spell sight placed on us. So now, there we go. You have to find the fairies who will raise your eye level. Beware of Pieta because she's not so nice at times. Well, we are going to go ahead and we are just going to talk to the fairies that are going to be nice to us. We're going to go up this way now. Fight our way through some sea dragons. I love their shape. Although, how come they're getting by just fine in Fiang? Seems to me they should be faring worse than the penguins. But again, we've established that those are tropical penguins, so not important. And now we're going to go down in order to find Malbarasta, who will allow us to see level 3 fairies. Well, as soon as we get through with this, I suppose. Oh, defense, not cool. Wow, boy, I'm getting chewed up alive here. Why don't we just get a few more tiny hits? Well, I was going to use Cyclone Racer to just take out the whole lot of them, but I see that isn't really necessary. Yeah, sure. When line of sight fails, just use spin. There's, oh, there we go. There's some crystals down there I was missing. Alright. And that should take us... Oh, yes, I can. Malbaresta. There we go. Class 2 fairy. Oh. Yeah, we will take her spell, and we will get the ability to see level 3 fairies. Okay. Well, that's not what we're after. That's nice and all, but we're just going to jump straight to level 5. Ignore the succubus for now. She's quite cool, and we'll get to her another time, but for now, just ignore her as we go on to finish our mission today here. Hello, kind of birdie type dragon. I believe they're called gorillas. There is a pretty sweet song, actually, by a surf band from Alabama called Daikaiju that's called Flying Garuda. That's one of my favorite songs. Little apropos of nothing fact. And now off to the right. And now once we go to the upper right, we will, well, we'll get faced by a guy like this. Or a group of guys, rather. But after this, we will find the fairy Tilda. And she will allow us to see level 5 fairies. We're going to need to see level 5 fairies in order to get to the next fairy. Okay, Tilda. Which one is Tilda? Oh my, we are in quite a pickle here. I'm going to assume it's the one on the right because I like fairies on there. No, that's Lucini. No, we don't want a spell from her. It's a good thing we have a choice to choose here. Yes, I am quite sure. Tilda is the one we're after. Nope, that's Elnata. Okay. Oh, well, I'm too strong. I've got extra maximum strength for Lucini, so maybe I ought to go off. That is completely unnecessary at this point. Although it's weird to find dryads out in the out in a place like this. No, we're not going to play any music right now for it because that's getting us on the totally wrong track. So let's go try to find Tilda. Where be Tilda? Is she up somewhere over here? Have I been misled by my cheat sheet directions? Field of Lost Guild. That's not... Oh, hey. Boy, this is a pretty joint. Ooh, I'm digging it back here, but I am quite clearly lost. So I need to go find Tilda real quick. Oh, okay. Well, that was just kind of on a whim, but that is the spell level we need. So now we need to go off and find Secret. Sylvanella and Elkin, but there's a fairy who won't tell us her name, and she is the one that's going to help us find, she's going to help us see all of the fairies, so now we need to go find her. Okay, Tilda's actually back here. I was misunderstanding my thing. Okay, yeah. Tilda is level 5, and she'll help us see higher level fairies. There she is. Yes, we want Tilda's spell. Now we're going to go up to the upper right. Look for Lakshmi, Padma Lakshmi. She hosts a show called Top Chef. There's a Class 4 and a Class 5 fairy beside her. Now up and to the left, and then we're going to fight through a few sea dragons. And now we are looking for Secret Fairy. Secret Fairy. Mushroom is coming. She is the fairy who's going to do us the kindest service of all, but as you'll see with the fairies, there's always a twist. So off we go then. Now we're going to talk to, she's kind of a grayish looking one. I think she's right here. That's Quinn, the Eskimo. So she's perfectly suited to this climate. So who are you? There we go. There, my name is a secret. Yes, we will gladly take that spell. Ere long the path lies. See, that's the way you can fail this mission. This is kind of a less anticipatable way of failing, not like the treasure map, but arguably a more insidious way to fail. They are some stone cold bitches. I hate all y'all. I wish I had my spear out right now because I would be taking you ladies out, and I don't mean to dinner. So now, we're going to make our way back through the sea dragons, and once we get back to the Field of Innocence, we are going to do something we don't do too often. And when we do it, we just kind of do it on a whim. We're going to do a hard save to the memory card. Because we are going to need to, we only have one chance to talk to the correct fairy. And somewhat randomized. Here we go. We're going to save right here. And yes, we're going to save over we're going to override our flames data. And now we're going to go down and to the right, and then right. And that's where the last batch of fairies is going to be. So then, let's go this way. Alright, I'm sure we'll have, yep. Pretty sure we were going to have to do some kind of fight, but let's just Cyclone Race to make this faster. Alright, lots of experience to pick up here. Man, even in just an incidental mission like this with no boss, this is pretty great picking up all this nice stuff. Okay, Sahagins, once I'm through with you, it should be an easy road to victory, assuming I talk to the right fairy. Hey, leave me alone. I'm picking up experience crystals. Hopefully you get, yeah, there we go. Buttload of experience for just one simple fight. Always nice. Alright, now here are the 3 fairies. We talked to the wrong one, we failed. And that's why you need to save. But hopefully we'll talk to the right one right now. And I'm going to guess it's little lady go and pee behind the bushes there. Oh, thank God, I did not want to do that twice. Dropner. What's a Dropner? That's pretty cool, I guess. That must be the fairy treasure. That's not an item I get, I don't think. So I guess you can have that Dropner. Another crab. I want some real crap from you for once, Captain Tusk. If I'm going to run around doing all this stuff and your penguins are too afraid to take on a little snow, man, you gave me that Altina alloy earlier. You should be giving up more of that, Captain Tusk. Cheap ass. You white fairy.